Hey guys, welcome to Brickstars. Today we're going to be redesigning the Trefoils. This was an old faction that first appeared in the Yellow Castle along with several other factions like the Golden Crowns, the Green Chevrons, the Knights, and we're going to be focusing on the Trefoils. So that's these guys here. As you can see, the original Trefoil Knight featured a red torso, red legs, gray armor, and the primary colors were blue and yellow. LEGO recently revived this shield in the Lion Knight's castle, and they also revived a couple other shields which had inspired our Green Chevrons redesign from a couple weeks ago, which we do have the video out to see that. But in this video, we're going to be focusing on the Trefoils. So kind of like golden clovers on a blue shield. We're very inspired by LEGO bringing this back and are excited to show you our redesign. So the original theme had blue, yellow, red, and gray. And although we love the colors, we wanted to modernize them a bit and add a little bit of our creativity. So blue, navy, burgundy, and yellow were kind of the focus that we wanted to have for this faction. You can see the original shield here, a simple blue shield with the yellow clovers, clubs, trefoils, and on this side it's our additional shield. They are different, but obviously they both have the clovers and just the change in colors, so we thought one would be the standard shield and one would be kind of a special shield in their heraldry. And of course a simple flag. You can see how it looks here. The blue with the yellow looks great on a horse and easily identifiable. And now we tried several different color schemes for this. So here's a little preview of the torsos. You can see we did try the red and burgundy as an homage to the original minifigure, and we did also look at the blue and yellow to tie in with the shield. Ultimately, we chose to go with the navy as the primary color with burgundy accents. We knew we were going to feature burgundy arms on the minifigures, so we thought having blue torsos and that as the primary color worked well, and we think it makes the shield pop. This is something that's a bit different than what LEGO generally does. It's a lot more contrasty here, but we think it works well. And so we're going to start it off with the archer. So we usually start with the Black Falcon minifigure, add the shield. You can see we changed the color from silver to gold. We really wanted the Trefoils to look very regal and royal, and here's what we got for the archer. So he has the burgundy arms. We think the navy looks great, the blue and yellow pop, and the torso print works great from the Black Falcon. Next up, we're going to have a look at the knight. So again, starting with the Black Falcon, this time we split the colors. So we wanted both navy and burgundy, and we think that looks great. This is very typical of what knights used to wear, and we carried the colors through on the leg prints as well. So this is something that LEGO hasn't done yet, and we think having this color combo would be pretty unique. Here we're going to be looking at the guard. So we started with Gimli from Lord of the Rings. We think this is a great looking torso, and just swapping the colors out, again focusing on the Trefoil in the center here. This is how he turned out. So all these minifigures kind of have a very Nordic European look to them, almost like Norsemen, Swedes. I mean, the shield is very Swedish in its own design, so we also tried to keep kind of Gimli's look here with the reddish facial hair. And then we're gonna jump into the Falconer. So we started again with the Black Falcon Knight. This time though, we focused as burgundy on the base. Although we chose navy as the primary color for the theme, we did want to give some homage even more to the original figure, and we think this all burgundy torso works great. And we're imagining anyone who's an army builder or a collector, if this wave ever was brought back that they'd want to have a burgundy torso as well. So we think it looks just as good as the navy, and in this case we've applied it to the falconer. And then we're going to take a quick look here at the advisor. So we really wanted a very luxurious, rich looking suit here. This is someone that's obviously been with the king for a long time and has a lot of wisdom, so that's what we wanted to portray. Using the torso from the Lord of the Rings dwarf, we think this turned out great. So he looks very regal. We gave him the special shield. You can see he has the boot print on his legs, and really, again, the burgundy and navy we think contrast very nicely. We're gonna finish it up with no one else but the king. So in this case, we started with the Lion Knight's Queen. We think this is a great torso. We did make some modifications by making our own custom trefoil design in this neck piece, and of course substituting the lion head with a clover. And we think the king just looks great. He looks as royal as can be. He's got this special sword. The burgundy and the navy again working so well, and the shield on the chest just pops. Here we're comparing the king to a couple previous kings that we've seen. So although similar, and of course this is where we took the crown and beard from, we find that he's unique. So not only do the colors stand out, but the way the emblem pops off the chest and everything, we definitely think he would be a distinct addition to any castle collection. And here he is battling one of our recently designed green chevron knights. Again, we think he ties in great with other castle themes as well. Just looking at the knight next to some other knights that LEGO's released, so you can see the similarities in the torsos, but again, ours has the gold chainmail instead of silver. So this was a very rich, noble, kind of more luxurious class of castle. And here they are, the trefoils, all of them lined up. So very consistent coloring throughout. And again, with the special shield, it gives you the option to do some customization, but overall we tried to keep them very consistent. Just another look at what we have here, and we think we're pretty happy with the design. They turned out pretty good, and thanks for watching, guys. We hope you liked our redesign. Let us know in the comments what you think, and we'll see you next time.